Why do you think in the 219-year history of the Law Society of Upper Canada, there has not been an elected black female bencher from this city?
Well, I think you need the support of a champion, and one of my champions is John Campion, who's a partner of Faskin, who originally mentioned to me that I should run, and then helped me and guided me in running. Everything involves a strategy, and I think that if you develop a strategy with someone who has been successful, it will help you go further. So I think that's really what is needed, people to step up and say, I want to run, and then second of all, to have a champion that will help you be successful.
But changing institutions can be difficult, whether you have a champion or not. So what was not happening in that institution that led, I mean, there's the law as it's done and the law as it's seen to be done. And seeing the law done, I mean, that's important because people see themselves being represented. So if you don't see yourself, why wasn't that happening, do you think?
Well, it's not, the Law Society is really not to blame as an institution because lawyers vote for benchers. So there are 20 elected benchers in Toronto, 20 elected benchers outside of Toronto. So I really don't think it's the fault of the Law Society. I think you need people to run and you need people to vote for them and to be aware who they are, because when you vote, you might have 50 names from Toronto, and you're probably going to vote for the names that of people that you know or people that you trust that say vote for these people. So you need that type of awareness. So I think it might have been quite a few minority lawyers end up as sole practitioners or in small firms, and as a result, people might not know who they are. And then if people don't know who you are, or someone doesn't help other people know who you are, then you might not get the votes.
What do you see as in addition to being a brilliant lawyer and being given this opportunity, what do you see as your responsibility with that opportunity? What comes with that opportunity?
Well, that responsibility that I have is there's so many. So I have a responsibility to let other people know, younger lawyers, people that are in small firms, visible minorities, immigrants. My parents are immigrants from Jamaica. I was born in Toronto. To let them know that the sky's the limit, and you are really you will only stop yourself from achieving what you want to achieve. So you have to put your name forward and at least try.
What does that mean to you? The sky's the limit. People say that, and then they'll often say yes, but, and there'll be a glass ceiling and then another ceiling, and it's hard to smash through those. To you, as somebody who's achieved what you've achieved, what does that mean to you?
It means that if you want to open your own practice, I originally opened my practice on Bay Street, you can. You can practice commercial litigation or in any area of law that you want. You can run for elected positions in the Law Society. Lawyers also are known to do other things. So whatever you put your mind to, it is attainable. We are very lucky to live in a society where you just really, if you work hard and you're fair, it will get you very far.
So let's go back to that moment when you were 4. Did your parents, who were immigrants from Jamaica,
yes,
as you mentioned, did they believe that you had that path clear ahead of you?
Yes, they did. My parents never ever said, no, you can't do it. They said, you have to work hard, you have to get good grades, keep on arguing, not too much with us, but keep on arguing and stand up for what you believe in, and you will get there. So it still continues to be hard work that I have to put in, but at least I am making a difference, and I hope that people who are of various backgrounds see what I'm doing and they realize that they can do it too.
Are you comfortable in that mentorship role?
I love it. I love it. It's part of who I am. In law school, I was the first year representative for the Black Law Students Association. Then I served as president for 2 years. It's just a part of me, a giving back. My mother's a nurse. Maybe it's that natural nurturing role, but it's part of who I am. I can't see myself not doing something to give back.
One of the things about being the first is that people will follow you. Is that inevitable now that once you end up as a bencher, that network will expand? And again, it's not to blame an institution or blame people who are voting, but that there will be a change in terms of who the other benchers are?
Yes, I mean, it has changed. Like when I am formally elected on August the 8th, the number of benchers will be 18 females, and that's a very high number. Yeah. And so I hope that when there is diversity right now, and I hope that when I am in, other lawyers will, of various backgrounds, even younger lawyers, because I'm one of the younger ones, will say to themselves, I'll put my name forward because this is something that I really want to do and I should do, and it's attainable.
It's a great story.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you for your time.
Tanya Walker, a Toronto lawyer. She's about to become the Law Society of Upper Canada's first elected black female bencher to represent the City of Toronto. I've been